Well, today I think, well, I think I know. Um, we need to take the front battery off because right now we have a problem. I have a problem with, you turn the car on, um, you turn the car on, and you hit the accelerator, and nothing happens. So you hear the inverter come on, and you hear it hum, but as soon as you hit the accelerator and you floor it, it pops a fuse. So I think I might have the connections on the inverter reversed. So, but to get to the inverter, the front battery has to come out, which it's a pain in the ass, but it's not that big of a deal. So let's get to it. Holy shit! I think I take that one off too. Uh, oh well, it is what it is. Yeah. Always check your leads. 110. This whole thing can come out. Ah. Woo! What I need to get to is those connectors right there, that one and that one. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to take that battery out either. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll take that battery out because who knows? Like trying to work around this tight area might damage something. So, yeah, I'm gonna take this battery out too. I better put the VCU back in its spot before it gets damaged. Okay. Come on. another check of voltage just to make sure. This link out, because then that breaks the connection from between that point and that point. Be careful here, you don't want to short anything out. There you go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's just two 48-volt battery packs right there. See, right from this point on here, if you take this band apart and take the bolts apart that hold this together, you can have two 48-volt batteries here. Whew! Alright, play out. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, here we are. These are the connections I need to get to. I need to swap them and see how it works. All right, let's have a look around here. Yeah, it would be a good time to put some silicone around that connection there. That was handmade because I couldn't get the original factory harness. So that connector you see there is from DigiKey, and I had to make it up with the help of Damien's or the wiki from the Open Inverter forum. Will show you how to make that connection. All right. Okay, so what we need to do here is put these cables. You see string across here, goes across there. There's a 24-volt battery. I'm going to use that as my high voltage battery just to test the inverter and the motor. For some reason, it's not spinning. And let's just do another test before we get too much further. I'm going to turn the thing on, and we'll see what happens. I may need to get to the programming port here, so I'm just going to pull the VCU circuit board out and just going to leave it off to the side. Just going to leave this off right here. Make sure it's not touching anything metallic. All right. I'm going to turn the car on, and I'm going to log into the Wi-Fi on my laptop, and we'll see what happens. That's on. So I'm going to turn on my 24 volt, which is right here. There may be a spark because of the capacitors in the inverter. No spark. Okay, got my 30 amp fuse over there. All right, let's log into my computer now. I'm gonna log into here. Make sure I'm on the right. Yep, I'm already connected up there. So now I need to go into my browser. Type in 192 decimal 168 decimal 2 decimal 4. Oh no, decimal 1 decimal 4 decimal 1. This should take me to the VCU. Yep, main page. And there's something not right. Well, I got volts, amps. This temperatures doesn't seem correct. Here it is. What a mess. She's slowly coming apart. There's some parts. I think I'm gonna, well, all the wiring back there, I don't like it. And just, I think that's my issue here, is this wiring is too close to the high voltage cables, the orange cables over there, and these orange cables here. I think I'm gonna relocate some of this wiring elsewhere. So I'm gonna rip out. Well, also I'm gonna take the inverter out also, and bench test it, and possibly I might take out the transmission itself. I don't know. So if you guys, you're not gonna learn much on this video, but if you want to see how it's all connected and how it's all put together, there it is. This is gonna be for my cabin pump heater. Heater's back there. This is the pump for it. Oh, you can't see it, but never mind. There's this is the power steering pump from a Volvo, and there's a vacuum pump back in there. This is the reservoir for the cabin heat, and this is the reservoir for the high voltage cooling system. Here's my, well, it looks like a disaster right now, but this is my high voltage, what we call high voltage junction box. Over here, I got a lot of mess, but this is going to be my 12 volt switching system here. This is where the VCU power is coming from. There's an oil pump on the motor will come from here. Power for the VCU will come from here, and power to the gear selector comes from here. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer. I'm going backwards instead of forward, but I guess with something this big, you gotta expect it. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and also for high voltage wiring for testing, I'm using just a simple, there's a 25-volt battery back in there, and there's that red wire and that black wire go to the junction box, but it's pretty much going straight to the VCU. All right. Oh, and this is the controller for the oil pump, the factory Lexus controller that comes with the car, with the Lexus car, and that's needed to create hydraulic pressure to switch the gears. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, let's yeah, I don't know. Start to lose track where you want to start, where you want to finish. Really, what I really want to do is take that VCU out and the transmission out and bench test it again, make sure everything's okay. I'm sure I didn't screw up, but shit, I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm taking all this apart because I don't like some of the wiring I did, and again, I have problems with communication, so I need to make sure that the shielding's correct. Yeah, so that's why all this is coming apart. And yeah, it's freaking cold. Okay, what's this one? This one is. This one is. Pretty sure this one's on. So it's the red wire. This one here. Better label that. Let's see here. I'm going to label this on O N. That's when the key is turned on. There's 12 volts here. Mark it again. O N. Now we all know what it's for. All right, so that one. I'm gonna mark this CAN bus. CAN bus. And then I'm gonna put ISA. ISA. That's what that is. Oh, you guys can't see that. You guys are too close, but this thing here is a ISA shunt. That's where the voltage, battery voltage comes from. On the on the fucking the web browser. Okay, nothing spare. These are all spare wires. Okay, what is this one here? This red one. You guys are too close. Way too low. All right, we have accessory. So this only comes on when the key is in accessory position or on, and that's to power the VCU. Fuck. Holy fuck me. Gonna fall again? Anyway, this is the power of the VCU without having the car on, per se. And this is the ground. The ground wire there. All right. Okay, put that off to the side. Okay, what else we got? We got these cables. Okay, these two cables, they actually come from the back. This is going to power up the future air conditioner compressor that's going to sit somewhere in here. And these two wires are for the battery charger. So when you connect house power or grid power to the car for charging, the battery chargers in the back, power would come down these two cables, and these contactors would connect or close and connect the battery to these two wires. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure it doesn't, but sometimes I wonder if I make sense myself. Put those back. Okay, so those four people. Got some yellow tape, the burn hole in it. Mark these two. I'm gonna mark this. Battery charger. All right, that's marked. Okay, now these big cables. Oh yeah, so now these bigger ones. Okay, so these two red wires. I don't know if you can see that. You cannot see that. Sorry. Red and black wire. This is going to power up the original Chevy Volt power distribution block. It was found on the battery itself. So like the AC compressor, the cabin heater, the something else. AC compressor, cabin heater, and the battery charger were powered off that block. Let me show you. So this thing. So the idea is to bring power to to the back side and power these little outlets here. There's fuses for them right here. So the plan was to reuse this. Oh, and also the battery heater that's in behind here. That's what it's for. So there's a battery heater, and there's battery charger, the cabin heater, and shit. The other one I said I can't remember now, but that was the idea. So those two wires are going to come here and connect to this. What the hell? Why is it so tight? Okay. Wow. All right, she's loose now. There it is. All right. I already took the bolts off of this thing. Disconnect this. We're getting there, boys. The bracket down below, the coolant line. All right. Okay. Okay, VCU out.